Hi. I think Thailand, along with pretty much the rest of the developed world, is on the verge of some pretty big changes driven by technology. And I think that technology is going to drive some big changes socially, culturally, economically. I was just watching a clip of a Joe Rogan video. Joe was talking to the British comedian Jimmy Carr, who brought up the fact that in 1903, the most prosperous enterprise in the world was whaling, going out and getting Moby Dick to collect whale oil. Well, that went away almost overnight because of the development of petrochemicals. Everything changed.
Whaling was the biggest industry in the world in 1903, and whaling disappeared overnight.
Now, I like Jimmy Carr. I'm a fan. He's an intelligent, clever, very quick-witted stand-up comedian that purposely engages with hecklers, and he generally destroys them.
I'm not suggesting you fucked your mum, but only because you wouldn't want to two-time your sister.
It's easy to look back and talk about the changes in a clever way, but try looking forward and predicting changes, because that's what I'm about these days. I think that there are some big changes that are in play right now in Thailand that will affect a lot of things, but it will affect the expat experience, the people like me who are living here and those who are visiting, and I'm trying to make predictions about that. But it is Saturday night. I'm not going to go into a lot of arcane details about what I'm talking about in this particular video because it's Saturday night, and I'm off to kind of measure the Bangkok vibe. So I'm at Louis on 15th, one of my favorite restaurants here in the Sukhumvit area of Bangkok. And I come down here just to kind of unwind. He serves kind of a fusion, a Thai Western fusion menu. Nice place. And I come here to talk with Louis and, solve the world's problems. But it is a way of kind of getting a vibe as to what's going on in the Bangkok area, where I'm really interested in trying to predict what we're going to be encountering over the coming weeks, months, and years here in this part of the world, because I'm seeing a lot of forces for change, especially amongst the geopolitical stuff. Again, I'm not going to go into detail in my short videos here about that, but I do write. If you're interested, I'll put links in the description on YouTube or the comments on X, or just go to my articles on X. I do write about the details of these social, economic, and political influences that I'm seeing that are creating this environment for change. But tonight, it's just kind of being in downtown Bangkok, hanging out with a couple of friends, and getting a vibe. Heard of vibe coding? Well, I'm kind of vibe coding my predictions on what's going to be going on with Bangkok in the coming weeks and months. Here's a couple of new friends I met just tonight, who are nice fellows, and here's Louis.
Hey, Charlie.
Louis knows what's going on in town. Come and visit him. Great restaurant. He also has an Irish pub, O'Leary's. It's kind of connected to the hotel here on the other side. Good place to vibe code in Bangkok. See you soon.